Everything's certified, man. Trump, Kamala Harris certified the election today. It went faster than what I thought. Some people were saying that maybe she wasn't going to certify, but hey, it was no, it was no question that Trump won that election by a long shot. America has spoken. Yeah, what's up, y'all? It's your host, Stock Sniper. Another episode of the Walk Down. We got 2 weeks from today. Before I gotta turn this around. We got 2 weeks from today before we get a new president, man. 2 weeks. So, how y'all doing out there? Yeah, how y'all doing? Also, what else happened today? It's January 6th, anniversary of what happened at that Capitol. So we gotta be thinking about those people as well. And also, they're starting everything. President Carter, President Jimmy Carter. Thursday is a national remembrance of President Carter. So I would imagine that the stock market and the banks, those type of places, are going to be closed for a national day of mourning of President Carter. He's the oldest living president. He was the oldest living president, 100 years old. Did a lot of work after he lost. If y'all don't know, I'm gonna give you a little bit of history. If you don't know who, most people probably don't, I ain't gonna say care, but probably don't really know who Jimmy Carter. He lost to Ronald Reagan, if I got my dates correctly, 83, 84. He lost to Ronald Reagan. And after that, he just went around helping regular Americans like you and me. That's what he did. So Thursday, it's a national day of mourning for President Carter. I think which is well deserved. He was, he's a good man. Thank y'all for coming. I'm your Stock Sniper. Another episode of the Walk Down. If I'm not mistaken, this episode 13. One of them, 12 or 13. Episode 12 or 13. How y'all doing? How y'all New Year's going? How y'all New Year's going? Let me know in the comment section. Is your New Year's going off pretty good, even though we early in 2025? Is your New Year's? Hello? Hello, everybody that's in the comment section. I'm shouting you out. I'm giving shout outs, y'all. How y'all doing? Shout out to the comment section. Well, my day is going real lovely. I just ran 4 miles. I'm walking another mile and a half. It's about 30 or 40 degrees out here. So I'm just living having a great, beautiful day. Yeah.
Not going that way.
Yes, I am. Appreciate y'all for joining me. I am your host, Stock Sniper. Thank you for hitting the like button. Well, see, Donald Trump got certified today, y'all. He got certified. All the votes are counted in and was certified by Kamala Harris. So that all went great. That all went lovely, So we got 2 weeks before he take office, right? We got 2 weeks before Trump take office. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get everything together, everything right, everything ready, rock and roll for 2025 and beyond. Time to get this country back on track. You heard me? Thank you for hitting that like button. It's time to get the country back on track, y'all. It's time to get the country back on track. Good stream. Thank you, LeBron James. Good stream. Yeah. Time to get the country back on track. That's right. How y'all New Year going so far? Holla. Lucas. Holla. Holla to the holla. Shout out to the comment section. Yo, what up, Origin? Shout out to Origin. Shout out to Lucas. Shout out to LeBron. I can't really tell. Good. How about you? I'm doing real great. Great day. Donald Trump got certified today. There was no problems. Everything went smoothly. It didn't last. I don't even think it lasted an hour. Everybody was excited. And at the U.S. Capitol, everybody was cheering and clapping. It was a great day to be an American. Today is a great day to be an American. As we celebrate, just sub. Thank you for subbing. Appreciate you. Great day. January is January 6th. Even though we're thinking about what happened 4 years ago on January 6th, you know, we got to keep those people in our prayers. But we looking to turn the page, right? We looking to turn the page and get this country back on track. We looking to get those gas prices and those grocery prices back down. We looking to see a little bit of relief. We looking to see inflation get back to the way it was. That's what we looking for. We looking for the borders to get shut down. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that's what we looking for in 2025 and beyond. We're looking to get this country back in order, back together, back on the right track. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're looking for. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for hitting that like button. I think Trump can do it, y'all. I think Trump can get it back in order. He already been working on it for the past, ever since November, probably before then. He been working and getting everything straight, getting all business together, so we could be ready to rock and roll come January 20th. So everything is already in motion as we speak. Everything is already in motion as we speak. So, yeah, rest in peace to Jimmy Carter. As we mourn Jimmy Carter, we can't think about that president. You know, he was the oldest president living. Yep, he was the oldest president. He did a lot of great things, y'all. Jimmy Carter was a real people's person. Put the work in. You know, on this channel, I always talk about putting the work in. Yeah, when he lost, because President Carter, he only had one term. Why he only went to one term, Stock Sniper? Because the next time he got beat by Ronald Reagan. If you don't know who Ronald Reagan is the one that said, "Gorbachev, tear down the wall." That's Ronald Reagan. Back in the 80s. That's who Ronald Reagan was. Ronald Reagan was a decent president as well. But what we know Jimmy Carter from is all this work that he did after he lost the election to Ronald Reagan. President Jimmy Carter did a lot of work in the community. You know, he did a lot of work in the hoods. He did a lot of work, you know, to help poor people. He did a lot of work in Africa. He did a whole lot of work all over the world. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's basically really known for, because he lived to be 100 years old. That man was doing the work until he was unable to do the work anymore. Wasn't he the mascot for McDonald's? No, he was not. He was not the mascot for McDonald's. But Jimmy Carter, he was a great humanitarian that really actually got out there with the people and put the work in. Yeah, he did. He helped people. You know, he helped people. He cured. He helped. I can't really remember offhand. One of the things he did, they had some type of disease that was going on in Africa, you know, and he helped get that all up under control. Yeah, he truly, while McDonald Trump will always be legendary. When Trump went and ate some McDonald's food, yeah, they said he liked McDonald's. When he was president, he used to always eat McDonald's. He liked eating McDonald's. Or some people like eating McDonald's. So that's yeah, he went and worked at McDonald's. That was something else, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a sight to see. Working at McDonald's. Donald Trump, when he went over there and put the work in. That's what I be talking about. He worked there for a day because of Kamala. Yeah, she allegedly, they say, she said, I remember she was saying that that's where she used to work at, but then allegedly they say that they never could come up with any kind of records saying that she ever worked there before. That was wild. Love that, man. Yeah, me too, man. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do, man. But you know, Donald Trump back in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? Back in the 80s and the 90s, Donald Trump, you know, used to be, well, he is still a big sports guy. They used to hold all the fights at Trump Plaza. You know, Trump was big in sports. At the Trump Plaza, Trump Casino. I think it was a casino back then. I think it's just a hotel now. But yeah, Trump used to hold all the fights. The Mike Tyson fights back in the days. Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying? Trump was big in that back in the day. Real big. You know, he was real big. You know, but that, you know, that politics, you know, everybody used to, you know, I think everybody's starting back to love Trump again. But everybody used to love Trump. You know, everybody before he decided to get into politics like he did. That was weird to me. You know, because I remember, thank y'all for hitting the like button. I remember when back in the 80s and the 90s, and let you know about how old I am. Back then, back in the 90s, everybody was loving Trump. You know, Trump was big boxing promoter. You know, he big Trump Casino, all the big time fights was there. He was, you know what I'm saying? He was putting on fights with our greatest fighters that we love, Rocky Marciano and all these type of guys. Then all of a sudden, that was weird to me. All of a sudden, people just stopped liking him. I think it was all political, you know? That's what I think. I think it was all political. But now, you know, now everything, I think I got big hopes for 2025 and beyond, man. I got big hopes. I think it's gonna be good. I got a good feeling. I think it's gonna be all good now, y'all. As long as we do what we supposed to do as regular Americans, you know. As long as we put the work in, you feel me? As long as we put the work in and keep on putting your left foot in front of your right every single day, you know what I'm saying? I think, and be, you know, a regular, productive citizen, as productive as you can be. You know, I think this is gonna be a great time, 2025 and beyond. That's what I'm thinking. But we have to learn is that we got to be patient, right? That's what we got to learn, y'all. We got to be patient. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's not. It ain't gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, when January 20th get here, and all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, it don't work like that. It take time. So we got to at least give it a year. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully he do a good job, right? Because we all know every 4 years, it's it's another election. So after, we got to make sure that, you know, we got to make sure, well, he got to make sure that he do a great job. That way, you know what I'm saying, the next people that come in after him, that's behind him, you know, will have the same agenda, right? And can keep on pushing it forward, because 4 years is not a long time, bro. 4 years is not really long. And I mean, and if, I hate to say it like this, but if after this 4 years, and when 2029 come, and, you know, go back to the other side, you know, and we go back to the way it was, now we don't want that. So we got to think beyond. We got to think 2025 and beyond. We got to think long term, 10, 15 years. So whoever's coming up after that, whoever is next, that's coming up after him, You know what I'm saying? We'll hopefully, if everything go right, if it goes like it did in between 2016 and 2020, well, before you know what happened, which that is very unfortunate that happened. But life happens, right? So we can't really just blame him for what happened. At the end of when 2020, we can't really blame him for that because that was basically a lifetime event, right? So if everything goes right and we can get it like to what it was between 2016 and 2019, right? I think that whoever's next up, right, will get a good running start. You know what I'm saying? To keep the country moving forward, because it ain't really about from 2025 to 2029. It's about 10 years from now, 15 years, 20 years. That's what it's about. It's about getting the country, that deficit down where we ain't so much in debt, right? That has a lot to do with it too. So all we could do is just keep moving forward, stay positive, making sure that you take it day by day, and get a whole lot of days and months and years up under your belt, being productive, and everything will be A-okay. As well as educate yourself on certain different things, specifically politics, on what's available and what can push you and your family and your community forward. That's what we got to focus on. Today is day 6. Of 2025. The first week of 2025. Did you raise the bar for yourself? Right? Did you raise the bar for yourself? Did you start work early? Like Donald Trump, after he won, right? He started early. He started early. Putting a system and a plan in place, right? He started early. Soon as he won, guess what they did? He put a team together, y'all. 2 months ahead of time, he been working. That's very, very important. Start working. And guess what? If you're excited about what's, excited, then you gotta put your plan in place. You gotta do the exact same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like Donald Trump put his plan in place. Right after he won, he put everybody that he needed on his team. He got his circle together. And he already started talking to the leaders of the free world. He's been talking to all the leaders and trying to get everything ready to rock and roll. That's called putting a plan in place. That's what that's called. It's called putting a plan in place. That way, when it's time to rock and roll, you hit the ground running. You know what I'm saying? You hit the ground running. That's why I was really talking about the importance of getting ready for 2025 and rocking and rolling. Now it's time to hit the ground running. You know what I'm saying? And if you was listening to my lives when I was saying that back in October and November, once the clock hit 12 o'clock, January 1st, your motion was already rocking. You was already in motion. You know what I'm saying? So you was already in motion. See, that's one of my biggest tips, bro. If you got something that you're trying to get ready for, you know what I'm saying? Start preparing yourself ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? Because when you prepare ahead of time, whenever it's time to really go, you already going. You already moving. You know what I'm saying? It's like a 100-yard dash, right? No, I ain't gonna say 100-yard dash. It's just like a 4-mile run. Because it's a marathon, it ain't no sprint. Just like on a 4-mile run. You know what I'm saying? If we all at the finish line, you know what I'm saying? And I started running before the sound go off, you know what I'm saying? I got a better chance to do what? Come in first place. You know what I'm saying? Why? I got a better chance of coming in first place. I got a better chance of coming in first place because I started before the horn went off. You know what I'm saying? That's how Kobe Bryant and LeBron James and Michael Jordan and Tom Brady became so good. You know what I'm saying? They became so good because they got a running start on everybody else. when everybody else was sleeping, Tom Brady, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Steph Curry, and all them boys was doing what? Practice. Yes, we're talking about practice. Yeah, they was all in practice. They was all in practice getting ready for what's to come. So that way, guess what? When the first day, when preseason came, or whatever, the first game of the season, guess what? They was already ready to rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with 2025. As we get through the first week of 2025, you know what I'm saying? Keep it going and take it day by day. Some people had 2025 New Year's resolutions, and guess what? They already forgot about the New Year's resolution. Why they forgot about the New Year's resolution, Stock Sniper? Because they didn't have a plan. They didn't write it down. You know what I'm saying? They didn't write it down on the wall. You know what I'm saying? They didn't write it down and hold themselves accountable and get up every single morning and thinking about what they got on the board. So some people done quit already. You know what I'm saying? And then wonder why 2024 was their worst year, or 2023 was their worst year, or 2022, or 2025. You know what I'm saying? That's why. You got to stay consistent. Of course, you know, we ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? But you have to stay consistent every single day to the best of your ability. Yeah, to the best of your ability. So this week one going down. You know what I'm saying? On this New Year's, right? 2025. 1 week gone down. But you know, guess what? My tip is also to think about every single day, every night before you go to bed. You gotta think about, you know what I'm saying? You gotta think about what you gotta do the next day. You gotta think about it in a positive way. Being excited about the next day. You know what I'm saying? Be excited about the next day. I was excited to come out here and run my 4 miles. Excited. Even though it's cold. It's cold. You know what I'm saying? It's cold, y'all. But guess what? I'm excited to come out here and run my 4 miles and walk another 1.5 miles. I'm excited about getting on this walk down. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited about what's to come in 2025 and beyond. You know what I'm saying? I'm praying for Donald Trump that he get everything accomplished that he needs to accomplish. I'm praying, bro. I don't want to see his downfall. See, that's the thing about America, bro. I'm going to tell y'all what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? Some people, right, want to see him fail, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what's so cool and cold about politics. That's what's so cool and cold about the politics. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see the other side succeed. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing we got to pay attention to, y'all. We got to pay attention. We got to pay attention. You know what I'm saying? We have to pay attention, right? You know what I'm saying? We got to pay attention to details. Got to pay attention. You know what I'm saying? That's the word of the day. We got to pay attention and be patient and take it day by day. And take it day by day. Matthew Silver, all good, yeah. Let me see, because I know YouTube be playing with my comments sometime. Put it on all comments. All right, we all good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to love what you do, too. That's another key component. You got to love what you do, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to love it. So, yeah, man, I hope y'all having a great week. I hope you had the best week you ever had in your whole entire life at the beginning of this 2025. I hope you've had the best week ever. You know what I'm saying? Hope you've had the best week ever. And if your week wasn't that good, guess what? As long as God wake you up to see another day, you know what I'm saying? You got this week coming up. You know what I'm saying? You know, as long as you put the work in, keep your head up and keep pushing and keep moving and keep striving and stay positive and love what you do. You know what I'm saying? And love what you do. And if you're doing something that you don't love to do, your goal is to find something that you love to do. You know what I'm saying? That's your goal. Find something that you love to do. Some people, maybe that's their goal. Maybe that's their New Year's resolution. You know what I'm saying? Which is a great New Year's resolution. Stock Sniper, I don't know what I love to do, bro. All I know is I don't like what I'm doing right now. I understand that. I've been through that before. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? You got to start, right now you got to make a decision to change your mind. You got to make a decision to just change your mind and be like, hey man, guess what? I know I don't like what I'm doing and I don't know what I like to do. So I got to spend time. Guess what? I got to spend time figuring out what I love to do. And sometimes, if you're in that type of mode, that type of situation, you got to stop some things, man. You got to stop some things and focus on, you got to work and earn. Then your next focus got to find out, man, I don't like this work. I don't like this earn, because everything ain't about the money. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them fool you. Everything is not about the money, bro. It ain't all about the money. It's about being happy, right? The money, the money and everything else is just a tool. That's all it is, bro. Money is just a tool. Don't fall in love with money. You know what I'm saying? Because if you fall in love with money, guess what? You'll do anything for a small piece of change. I said it. Don't fall in love with money, bro. Fall in love with happiness. What makes you happy? And it can't be money. Nah, it can't be money. Can't be money. You can't love money. The love of money is the root of all evil. You know what I'm saying? So money ain't everything, bro. I don't care what they say on the internet. I don't care what nobody say. Take it from the OG. You gotta love what you do positively. An action, a job, a service. You gotta love that. Helping people. You gotta love that. That's what you gotta love. If you love being a barber, that's what you love. A person of service. That's what you gotta love. You gotta love being of service to others. A doctor, you know what I'm saying, is a person of service. A barber is a person of service. If some people that like flipping burgers, if you like cooking, you know what I'm saying, you are a person of service. That's what this world is about, bro. That's what it's all about. Every job that we do, we serving other people, bro. We helping others. We solving a problem. That's what we doing. So you got to find out what problem you love to solve. You got to find out what problem you love to solve. Maybe, like I was a truck driver, I hated that crappy job. Even though, you know what I'm saying, I provided service, I didn't like that service that I was providing. I didn't like it. So I had to figure out another service that I love to do. I had to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what? Once you figure out what you love to do, all you gotta do is change your mind. You know what I'm saying? And then you put the work in, because once you learn how to do something, you could tell a person that loves their job, bro. Just pay attention when you go to a barber, when you go to a restaurant, whatever it is. And when somebody is providing a service to you, you can always peep out if they love what they do or not, by how they act, their body English and their motion. You know what I'm saying? You can always figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And the best thing is for a person that love what they do, that provide great service. I love it. People that love what they do, they provide a great service, a great mechanic. You know what I'm saying? A great teacher, a great doctor that love what they do. You know what I'm saying? So you got to find what you love to do, right? Because guess what? When you're doing something that you don't love to do, bro, guess that can cause mental health upon you. That can cause mental health. Next thing you know, you be sick. You know what I'm saying? You wondering why you sick. It's because you're doing something, a job or something that you really don't want to do, but you stuck into that rut and you're doing the same old thing over and over and over that you know you don't love to do. That's messing with your mental, bro. That's messing with your mental. So you got to find out something that you love to do, if that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking about maybe if somebody is doing something they don't love to do. No, it could be anything. It ain't got to be a profession. It could be in a marriage or whatever it could be. You know what I'm saying? In a relationship, if it's something that you don't love to do, you got to make the decision. I just changed my mind. You know what I'm saying? I got to find out what I love to do and then stick with it. And guess what? If nobody that you around is aligned with what you trying to do, Man, I say it all the time. Maybe there's some people you got to cut off. Straight up. That's how it works, man. Don't wait till you get my age and then figure it out, bro. That's a sad situation. You know what I'm saying? It happens to some people, man. It happens to some people. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me and joining me. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump got certified today, and Harris did her job. You know, she did the right thing. She didn't look like she was. I didn't get no impression that any negativity off of. I think she really enjoyed what she did. You know what I'm saying? I think she really, she really enjoyed that. You know, and she did her job, what she supposed to did. She certified it, and everything went well. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was clapping. You know what I'm saying? That I haven't seen in a while. Everybody was excited. You know what I'm saying? If you ever been looking at any one of those, when they in Congress or in the House, everybody always got a mug on. Have y'all noticed that? If anybody, can somebody tell me, have they ever been like watching whenever they voting on something in the House or the Senate, you know, or Congress, you know what I'm saying? How they be looking in there the last 4 years? They looked at golly, bro, like they was looking like, hey, I really don't want to be here. People was arguing and getting into it. Oh, it wasn't none of that today. Everybody was all smiles and clapping, standing ovation. It all went down today. Yeah, it went down. See, so that right there, when I seen that, I said, hold up. Everybody is clapping, bro. But Donald Trump said that, though. He said more people are really on my side. They just ain't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? He was right. He was right. Because today, I was like, hold up. That certification of Donald Trump went so fast and so smooth. Everybody was smiling. Everybody nobody frowning. Everybody was clapping. Oh, it was great. It was great, bro. So that right there, that made me think, that it's a little bit more hope, right? Just to see how they act when they're around each other. You know what I'm saying? The certification of the election. You know what I'm saying? Because I watch it a lot, bro. I watch that. And in the last 4 years, man, even at the State of the Union and all these different events, it will always be like everybody was upset. You know what I'm saying? You could tell it was division, right? You could tell it was division. But today, everybody was smiling and clapping. I ain't never, man, people was clapping so hard today. I ain't heard that many claps since in about 10 years. So everything is looking good, y'all. And that's my opinion. I think everything is looking good. You know what I'm saying? I think things are gonna get back to normal. That's what I'm thinking. As much as possibly as it can. Don't get me wrong. I don't think that the price is gonna be back like they was in 2018. Of course, that's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Just like I remember when gas was 99 cents. You know what I'm saying? Now I know gas ain't going back down to 99 cents, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be some type of, of inflation, but it ain't gonna be like it was the last 4 years. So we got to keep that in mind. When you think about inflation and the prices of the food, you know what I'm saying? You got to think about it. You really got to be like, you got to think about it. You know what I'm saying? You can't say, well, okay, I expected to go back to the same exact prices that it was in 2018 or whatever, because that's not going to happen, bro. That's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen because it's going to be it's going to be a little bit of inflation still, but not like it is or like it has been. So I'm gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? That's my feelings, and that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And I think I'm pretty much accurate on my opinion, because like I said, I've been studying this stuff, right, for a very, very long time. So, and I've been living 50 years. So I pretty much I'm pretty much think what done happened now? Let's see. Did some news come across? Oh, nah, that's something else. Thought something was coming across the screen, y'all. But that wasn't really nothing. Gotta keep it positive. Gotta keep it positive. You know what I'm saying? So everybody that got the New Year's resolution, if you still on the journey, you know what I'm saying? My tip is to just think about it. Think every night, every day. Think about your goals. Think about what you have done. Think about your weekly progress. You know what I'm saying? Today is Monday. It's Monday. Think about Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I think about, well, my day is not over yet, but at night, you know what I'm saying? I think about, okay, we got to do it all over again tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But then when you think about you got to do it all over again tomorrow, you got to put your mind and your heart. I love that I got to do it over again tomorrow. You got to love the fact. Look forward to you got to do it all over again tomorrow. Don't have the mindset of, man, I got to go do this all over. You know what I'm saying? No. That ain't this and this ain't that. Don't have that type of mindset. You know what I'm saying? If you do have that type of mindset, you got to be doing something that you really don't love to do. That's why doing what you love to do and finding something you love to do is so important. You know what I'm saying? Because you look forward to doing it all over again. You know what I'm saying? See, that's one of the biggest things. You know, that's another thing that'll keep people that, you know, I ain't gonna say New Year's resolution, because all New Year's resolution is a goal. That's what keep you from not fulfilling your goals. Why, Stock Sniper? Because sometimes the goals that you write down are not the direction you really want to go in your heart, mind, and soul. Sometimes you write down the wrong goals. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to really think about what your goals are, what you want to accomplish. And you gotta not just think about what you want to accomplish. More importantly, is you got to think about, do you love that work that you're about to put in? Do you love the process? You know what I'm saying? Do you love the process? You know what I'm saying? Because what I found out for being 50 years old, yes, I'm the OG. What the OG have found out is that once you find something that you love to do, guess what? It's not work, bro. It's not. It's not work no more. Your subconscious mind, your spirit, you know what I'm saying? Your inner, your heart, your mind, you know what I'm saying? Don't conceive it as work. It conceive it as doing something that you love to do. You know what I'm saying? That's how I conceive it. And that's what you want. You want your spirit. You want your mind. You want your body and your soul and your heart. You know what I'm saying? To love everything you do. You want to absolutely love it. Because then it's no longer work. Then that's when that also helps with mental health. That also makes your mental health strong. Because just think about it. Majority of the time, bro, majority of the time, majority of our time is spent earning an income. Just think about this. I'm gonna put this down, and I gotta go. It's already cold. It's about 30-something degrees out here. But look, this is what I'm saying. Think about it. We got 24 hours in a day. Majority of us spend majority of that time, 80% of the day, putting the work in, working. You know what I'm saying? Working. So guess what? That period of time, right? That's why finding something you love to do is so very important. Because majority of your time, majority of your day is spent working, right? Majority of your day is spent working. So if you spend the majority of your day on a job that you do not like, or are you there just because of the money? If you are there just because of the money, you're not happy. If you are on a job, you don't love the work, you just love the money that it pay, you're not happy. You're not. The love of money is the root to all evil. So you ain't happy. So guess what's happening? You're not happy majority of your day. So if you work on one specific job and you stay on that job for 5 years, so that means that 80% of the time out of the 5 years, you are destroying your mental health. That's what that means. That means that 80% of the time, you are destroying your mental health. That's why finding something that you love to do is so crucial, because I would rather spend 80% of my time or 70% of my time doing something that I love to do. And guess what happens? When you do something that you love to do, guess what comes on the back end? That's when the monetary gains come on the back end, bro. When you find something you love to do, when you do, LeBron James is a billionaire, bro. When we use LeBron James as an example. LeBron James is a billionaire. Clearly, he is playing basketball right now. He's still playing. Why? Because he loved the game. That's why. Tom Brady played football all those many years. He did that majority of the time because he loved the game. He loved the game. He could have been retired. LeBron James can retire right now. He's a billionaire, bro. He's not playing basketball for the money. He's playing basketball because he loves it. But guess what? He loves it so much and he's so good at it. Guess what happens? He's getting it on the back end. He's not thinking about no money. He's thinking about being the best basketball player that he can be. Same thing. So if those guys think like that, why can't you and I think like that? Why can't we think like that? Find something that you love to do and go to practice every day and master it. And then guess what? The monetary is gonna come on the back end. You know what I'm saying? The monetary is gonna come on the back end. Now I'm not talking about nothing foolish, bro. Come on, man. This is a positive channel. I'm not talking about no foolishness. I'm talking about providing a service, right? And we already talked about service. That's what I'm talking about. Providing the service that you love to do. That you love to do. And guess what? Your mental health will be so strong. Your mental health will be so strong. You will be so happy. And guess what that is, bro? That's freedom. To be able to do something. Some people love digging ditches, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with digging ditches if you love to do it. If you love breaking up concrete, if you love building houses, if you love being on a scaffold and working, you know what I'm saying? If you love that type of work, some people love working in the heat. Some people love doing that. Some people love working with their hands. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what you love to do, you got to be the best that you can be at it. You know what I'm saying? Some people love driving an airplane. I don't want nobody, if I'm on an airplane, bro, I want somebody flying an airplane that loves to do it. You know what I'm saying? I love to work. I can't work at all right now. Sacrifices have to be made. Working is good. I can't work right now. Well, you gotta find something. You gotta find something that you love to do. If you can't, why you can't work right now? Why you can't work? If you can't work because of maybe some physical, or maybe you're going through something physically, find something that you love to do and master it. It's more than one way to skin a cat. That's what my grandpa used to tell me back in the day. There's more than one way to skin a cat. More than one way. My vision is bad. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. I'm sorry to hear about that. So you probably can figure out something that you love to do and master it to the best of your ability. You know what I'm saying? That's maybe you can start a YouTube channel. You know, that's a good thing to do. start a YouTube channel and tell your story. You know, that's a good thing to do right there. Start a YouTube channel and tell your story. Tell your story. There's a lot of people that identify with your story. And guess what? And while you're telling your story, you working on yourself while you're telling your story. YouTube is a great tool. Use it as a tool. Start your YouTube channel. Do you have a YouTube channel? Let's see. Channel activity. I can't see right now if you got a YouTube channel, but you got it. Looks like a nice thumbnail you got right there. So if you got I go to surgery tomorrow. Hope everything turns out right. May God bless you. Hope everything turns out right with your surgery, and that your vision gets really, really good. That's my son. Oh, okay. I'm on the phone, I'm walking. I can't really see the picture as good. So I'm walking and I'm looking. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. But I mean, if you can't work right now, I would start a YouTube channel and start telling my story. That's what I would do. Yeah, it's kind of cold out here. About 35, 40 degrees out here now. I miss doing that. Yeah, I think I'm about to go back this way. I appreciate y'all joining me on this episode of The Walk Down, man. If you're just not joining me, Trump got certified today. Kamala Harris had to certify him. So it's official now. Next 2 weeks from now, next Tuesday, will be the inauguration. You know, today is January 6th. So that means that we are also thinking about the people that died at that Capitol riot that happened on January 6th. We praying for them, you know, stuff like that. And also today, Jimmy Carter, they started his memorial services today. So we're also thinking about Jimmy Carter. He done a lot of great work in the community, you know, for a long, very, very long time. I think actually, I know. He did more work after he got beat, because Ronald Reagan beated him out for the presidency, I think in 83 or 84. That's who beat Jimmy Carter in the 83 or 84 election. It was Ronald Reagan. And ever since then, right, that's been 40 years, he been putting it down and giving his service and helping people, which what I've been talking about in his live. He loved helping people, you know, and that's what Jimmy Carter was about. He helped a whole lot of people out there in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, and all over the world and all in Africa. You know, Jimmy Carter helped a whole lot of people. So Thursday is a National Mourning Day, you know what I'm saying? And I just, may God rest his soul and bless his family. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, we always got, when these presidents die, bro, we always gotta, we always gotta give thanks to them. We always gotta celebrate their life when these presidents die, because that's not an easy job, man. That's not an easy job, because like when you the president or whatever, you the serve in the military, whatever you have done, basically you giving not just you but your whole family, you know, it's like giving themselves up to them. So we always gotta celebrate these people, bro, and the work that they put in. You know, that's another thing. That's what I'm talking about on here too. Is putting the work in. A lot of these people love doing that type of stuff, bro. So we gotta celebrate them. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep, you know, and we gotta also, you know, we gotta look at Jimmy Carter and these guys, you know, and be like, well, okay, I want to be a person of service as well. I want to be able to help people, and you know, and so I can be remembered when I'm gone as a person that done help people, you know. So with that being said, y'all, I gotta go. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? This is the Stock Sniper. I love and I appreciate y'all. Thank for everybody for rocking with me on this walk down. It is cold. I ran 4 miles and walked about another 2. It is cold, so, but like I say, I love putting the work in. So hey, I gotta do what it do. So with that being said, I love and I appreciate y'all. To the next one. It's the Stock Sniper. I'm out.